guys, what's going on? This is BreathRock's 616 here with another video for today. This time I'll make a build video, or more like I'll show my build for RHINO Prime. Alright, recently he got a new augment mod called Reinforcing Stump. This mod replenishes 80 points. It's not 80%, it's 80 points of life for the iron skin. Well, 80 points of health. This is the total. You see, you should understand what I mean by 80 points from his total life per enemy. So it's like 80 points out of 6,368. This is pretty good. Every time you use your 4 and hit multiple enemies, you'll restore your ferret armor health. And I found a really good build that I really enjoyed using, combined with Ironclad Charge. This mod works really well with Ironclad Charge. Alright, I'll explain to you the stats and then I'll go on to show you how this build works. 241 strength. Okay, instead of power drift, I used to have endurance drift. It gave me 50% power max and 12% per curve velocity. I don't really need the per curve velocity or the extra 15 points of energy. So I decided to take it down. Since I have already Zenoric and Primed Flow, I won't really need the 15 points. And instead of Rage, used to have Intensify in here. So it gave like a pretty decent amount of strength. But yeah, it's almost 1,000 more ferret armor health. But you must have Rage on. Rage is key to RHINO, in my opinion anyways. Because once you go into the iron skin and your health is low, you won't have any way to take back the health you lost, or like heal yourself, or heck, even gain more energy, since his efficiency is so shit. And my Zenoric isn't even that much of a high level. So this is a build that takes into account Zenoric, even after it gives you more than 1 energy per second, and it takes into account also the endless missions, because this build I made for endless missions and not for short missions, in which you won't really need a lot of ferret armor or iron skin armor points. So yeah, I decided to keep Steel Charge because RHINO is really fun to use, in my opinion, with melee weapons. So I just bash into enemies, hit them hard with my melee weapon, and it works really well. Alright, so to the mods. Steel fiber for extra armor. This is pretty obvious. Also, I used to have armored agility instead of reinforcing stump, which gave a little bit more armor, but as you can see, it doesn't give that much. What? It does give. Never mind. That's a bit awkward. It gives about 1,000 points. Alright, guess I didn't notice that. Okay, so he already has a lot of armor, but even if you keep adding more armor and more armor, you won't have a way to restore all the precious amounts of armor you originally had with Ironclad Charge. So I'd rather use Reinforcing Stump than have a lot of armor but no way to replenish it. So Reinforcing Stump is like a backbone to Ironclad Charge, and Rage is the most basic. It's kind of cool. strength mods and power drifts. Although I might switch power drift with something else. Not too sure though. We'll see. Okay, so rage always goes well with life strike. Life strike is a very good mod to use on Rhino. You can put it on any weapon you'd like. I decided to put it on Legion. Why? Because I like this weapon and I find it very amusing to use with Rhino. That's the reason. That's all. You can use whatever you want. If you want to go for the royal knights or something, or more like a barbarian style, go with Sindo. But I prefer to go with Legion. I find it more effective to use, and more fun to use. Anyways, Excelero and Soma. The secondary and primary are really up to you, just like Legion. But on the melee, you must have life strike, and I'll show you why. Okay, first swap to the melee. Enemies, as you can see, corrupted bombards, level 140. Simulate. First you strike into them, then activate Iron Skin. So you can see the stats up. And now to restore your health and kill them off, use Iron Stomp. Restored my Iron Skin health, and now you can just hit them till they die. Yeah, that's the plan with Rhino. Again, stomp and slash, stomp and slash. Activate as much as possible procs on them, because they take damage per second and could really help you, especially with the Legion. Well, I'm talking way too much about the Legion, aren't I? Okay. Now, once they finish me off, I'll just activate this. But I almost killed myself. And Iron Skin, here we go. Almost died. Life strike, got my health back. Now, as you can see, it's in my opinion, it's a really efficient way to restore your own health. Using life strike after you have your Iron Skin on, it gives you some time to breathe. Any weapon that applies status easily works very well with Rhino. And before you lose your Iron Skin, just charge into them, gain some stacks of armor, let them hit you, or you know. Okay, this this was a bit awkward, but you saw how good it worked. It worked pretty well. I mean, I'm not really focused right now, so yeah. My computer's lagging. Okay, so essentially this is how you use it. You charge your armor back using Rhino Stomp, and before you die, or I mean when your health's low, you use Life Strike or Rhino. God freaking damn it, Bombards. Well, I'm not really showing this build very efficiently because my never mind. One last attempt to show you. Okay, keep attacking. Boom. Boom. Okay, I think you can't cast Iron Stomp again on the same enemies, and you have to move on to other enemies, but I'm not too sure. So the combination of Life Strike plus Rage works really well with Rhino. It gives you some more time to live, attacking me. Yeah. But you gotta remember to ironclad charge before, or else the armor won't have that high values, that much of a high value. So this is how it goes. First, you use ironclad charge, your rhino charge, to hit as much as possible enemies. Hit them hard. Then, once you have enough extra armor, or like extra armor rating, you activate your iron skin, your second ability, and once your second ability is up, let as much as possible enemies to hit you. This increases your armor furthermore. And finally, every time your armor drops down and you have extra energy, stomp them and it will bring back your armor up. It will bring back up your armor and help you survive better. If you lost health while doing the process, activate Iron Skin immediately and life strike away. Life strike away till your health's full. Then keep fighting. Don't use it more than you need to. I suggest you to take a lower rank life strike so you won't lose that much energy, like rank 1 life strike or something. It'll also help you, but as long as you have life strike, you're set. You're set. And this is my build for Rhino. I'll be using him more than I used to use him, although he is one of my favorite warframes. In the next video, I'm probably going to talk about not Excalibur, already covered him. I might talk about Frost. Frost also got a really interesting augment mod, and Frost is also one of my favorite warframes as well. He kind of, ever since the first time I used him, he's a really fun warframe. Alright, but I'll cover him in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, I'll be back here with another video eventually, maybe, if I won't die before. See you guys.